Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 8 of my Thankfully Inspired series where I am pointing out those of the scrappy community who have inspired me. And today it is all about Christy and the lovely Christy's beautiful life. I'm going to document this very cute picture of my grandson. And I'm going to use the Winnie the Pooh Baby Collection by Echo Park. And then I have a handful of embellishments and, of course, the sticker sheet and the enamel dots. I've got some papers. I've got some embellishments. I have this very perfect picture and these awesome layouts by Christy. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I'm just going to give you a little play-by-play. Like I said, there are 3 layouts. I'm going to try really, really hard, and I think I did a pretty decent job with it, of getting the layout that I am and the bits that I'm inspired by as I go in the top left corner. So any opportunity to get cut-aparts used up in a way that doesn't look ridiculous to me is fabulous. I have seen people literally just leave a layout page together and create that way all the things. And I was super excited to find this layout of Christie's that has all these really neat cut aparts that are, and they could be, some of them could be pocket cards, but it looks like cut aparts that it looks like she has stitched around. And so I thought, you know what? I love the fact of using cut aparts out of a collection because sometimes that's what you've got left in the end of, especially like an Echo Park or a Simple Stories or something like that. So I even stitched. You all, if you know anything about the fact that I do not like stitching for multiple reasons. One is because I have carpal tunnel and trying to do all the hole poking and then the stitchy is not always fun if on my lovely hands. The other part, and the part I dislike the most, is threading the needle. Now, I know that sounds ridiculous, maybe, but honestly, I hate it. So the lovely Tara stitches on a lot of her layouts. I love the look. It's just this, the process of it. And she's like, you need to buy this. She sent me the link. I bought it, and now we're just bet. We're on our way. I literally got this in the mail today. It is October the 12th, and I just went for it and thought, okay, this is the perfect time to get started on this. So I stitched around every one of those cut aparts. I did move them up to the top in the order that I had them. I also took a picture, which I need to delete on my phone. I also realized she has done some doodling on the top part of, this is the second layout that I've pulled. I love that bottom little bit that's got the torn bit. Listen, when I say I love the bottom bit, I love this whole layout. I wouldn't have picked it if I didn't. But the part that really pulled to me was this torn bit at the bottom and then this big pile of like labels. So I'm going to kind of do that, but first I'm going to put the torn bit. I selected the plaid because I've got that cut apart in the top corner that's got the plaid, and so I thought this was the perfect thing. I do mat my picture in the plaid and then double mat it with a bunch of other things, but we'll get to that in just a minute because that's the third layout. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out how to lay everything out. I get the top ones down because I know that those are good, and then now I'm building what I pulled from this third layout. She's got like this plethora of little things peeking out from behind the picture. So there's like 3 or 4 just pieces of different pattern paper just coming out. So actually, I use the back side of the plaid, which is that blue, and then I have a little strip with a floral and a green piece, and I just tuck them on either side, so it gives a little extra color, a little bit more of a layered look, even though there's really not a full layer, and so it's not adding too much bulk to my layout, since the thread adds a little bit, but not a whole lot, mostly just where the knots are. And so that is what I pulled from the third layout, was that big tuck of papers that are behind the picture. I love this picture. It's one of my absolute favorites. And now I'm just going to build that little tag cluster in the bottom. And while I'm doing that, let me just explain to you how much Christy has meant to me on my scrappy journey, because she is inspiring and so encouraging. I've mentioned before the last 2 days with the Scrappy Sisters about the very first monthly hop I participated in was Blend of Scrap Timber, which is run by the Scrappy Sisters and at the time Laura Alberts. And they joined forces with Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life to do 30 Days of Sketches, which always is in October, March, June, and October. But things had happened to where it didn't happen that year in June, and so Christy joined with them and they did prompts with sketches, the ones that she had cultivated from different places. And at that time, I think she found sketches just kind of wherever, and then we would use those. Well, now we have exclusive sketches because she sends out a request to all of the scrappy people that are in her community and says, hey, is anybody interested in creating a unique sketch for 30 Days of Sketches specifically? And that is what's been happening for the last, I don't know, a few years at least. And I've been blessed to be a part of that and be able to create my very first sketches that I have ever done because she encouraged me to do that. I mean, not necessarily me specifically, but, as a whole. My arms are like flying. I'm like talking with my hands. It's hysterical since you all can't see a darn thing that I'm doing. But anyway, she is so encouraging to the community. She has been steadfast and has always been there to support all of us. She puts these hops together, which is a lot of work. Doing a hop just for like my birthday or for a subscriber number hit is, can be a lot. She does this 3 times a year, 30 or 31 sketches, gathers them, puts them in order, puts all the details together, and then just watches our videos and encourages us. I adore her. If you all are not already following her, which I find it hard to believe, but that it could happen, please go check out Christy's Beautiful Life. She is phenomenal. Her kids are so freaking cute, and I love all the fun things that they do. They go on adventures and she documents them, and like I said, she's such a support. So one layout I pulled from the cut aparts and the stitching. One layout I pulled that base at the bottom with the little cluster of tags and labels, and then the other, the cluster and the layering of all the papers. Thank you so much, Christy, for all that you do. You are such an inspiration to a lot of us because you are encouraging and supportive of us as we have been in the scrappy journey. Thank you for all that you do with Christy's Beautiful Life and the 30 Days of Sketches, and for just being the amazing person that you are. I hope that you all will go and check her out. Please go subscribe if you haven't already. Watch the videos that she posts. A lot of times it's just her encouraging and supporting all of us. I would love it if you give me a thumbs up if you like my video and or my layout and the fact that I stitched, woohoo, or just that cute baby, whatever. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love, and happy scrapping.